Hi and welcome back to my channel. In our last video, which was about the mindset of sales or sales mindset, we spoke about it, that how could we have a sales mindset when we want to go through the sales to be successfully. And in this video, we want to know what is exactly the process of sales, and we want to analyze exactly 5 different steps of going through a sales, from finding your potential customers, your prospects, to closing a deal and having income, making income from it. Stick around if you want to know what is exactly the sales process and get more professional in the sales process to close the deal like a pro and also successfully. And don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. Imagine you want to build a house without any blueprint. What happened? Chaotic situation. Yes, you are right. A sales process is like a blueprint for sales and closing deals. If you want to close the deal successfully, if you want to do sales process like a pro, you need to know all aspects of the sales process. In this video, we want to go through 5 stages of a sales process, and after watching this video, I'm sure that you will have a new approach to the sales, marketing, and closing deals. When you have your business and you want to sell something, first you need the people who are interested in your products or services and would like to pay for your products or services. They are prospects, and this stage is prospecting. It means that finding the people who are interested in your products or services. When you have something for sales, you are going to do some advertisement or telling others that what you have to sell, what is exactly your solution for them, and also make them attracted in your products or services. This is advertisement or marketing, maybe through social media, maybe through your website, or maybe through events, everything. Now, there are many people who are going to contact you, or maybe you are going to contact them to find them and present them your products. You are in a stage that you see some people in front of you who are interested in your products or services. They are prospects. If you want to know what is lead, what is prospects, what is sales funnel, potential customers, and all phrases about the marketing and sales, please watch this video. This video helps you to know many things about the phrases which we are using every day in sales and marketing and closing deals. When you found your prospects, you are going to negotiate with them, maybe by phone, maybe by meeting, maybe several times, because sales, sometimes it is short term and sometimes long term. We should be ready for a long term process also. You are going to negotiate with your prospects to find if they are exactly your prospects and they could be your customer, if they fit to your business. The next stage, which could help you to find if these prospects fit to your business or not, is qualifying. You need to qualify all the prospects. It means that you are not going to waste your time by negotiating with the people who do not fit to your process. For example, they are not decision makers, they do not have enough budget, or maybe their expectation do not fit exactly to your solution or what you have. Then in the qualifying stage, we are going to understand if we are in the right place, if we are talking with the right prospects, and our negotiation is going exactly through closing deals. We do not want to waste our time and energy for negotiating with some people who are not exactly our right prospects or customers. Now, when we have found our exactly right prospects and qualified them, now we need to tell them what do we have in a presentation. We should present our product strongly for our prospects and tell them what do we have and exactly what do we offer them, how could we help them. Just one thing, before telling anything to your prospects, to your customers, we need to listen carefully to understand what do they want, what is their challenges or problems, and what are they looking for, what are their expectations. When we understand exactly what are their expectations, we could tell them, okay, now we could tailor our solution, our products or services, to what you want. It is exactly what we are doing in the presentation. I'm sure you know what's pitch or pitching. Yes, in less than 3 minutes, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we should be able to tell everything about our business. I recommend you to know what is elevator pitching. What is elevator pitching? Suppose or imagine that you are with your prospect, with your customer in an elevator, and he or she wants to go to the second floor, third floor, or fourth floor. You have between 1 minute or maybe 3 minutes or even maybe 30 seconds to present what you have, because you have been waiting for the situation for a long time to see him or her for only 1 minute. And now you have the situation, you are meeting him or her in the elevator, but the time is very short. You need to be able to present your products very shortly. But in the sales meeting, no need for elevator pitching. You could present your product. A very important point in sales meeting. When you have a sales meeting with about 30 minutes or 1 hour, 80% of your time, you should listen and ask powerful questions, ask very good questions. And less than 20% you have time for presenting. If you want to be a better seller, practice to be a better listener. Then prepare a presentation about your products, services, and all of your solutions, and be ready everywhere for presenting them. When you are in a sales meeting, you have time to present it and present it effectively, and also to influence your potential customer, your prospect, and transfer it to closing a deal. The next stage is handling objections. Always in the sales meeting and in the sales process, something could happen that wants to prevent us from selling. Maybe, for example, customer wants to ask some challenging questions, or maybe something happened that we do not know what to do, how to start the conversation with the customer. We cannot do ice breaking in the first meeting, or maybe we cannot find, for example, similarity with the customer. In the sales process, always maybe something could happen unwillingly, for example, that want to prevent us from a sales and the result of a sales and closing a deal. We need to be ready for everything what happened. But when we are going to a sales meeting, before everything, we need to know how to start a meeting, how to go through a meeting, and how to turn a meeting, sales meeting, to closing a deal meeting, because they are different. When people trust you, when your prospects trust you, and they see rapport between you and them, it will be very easy for you to sell, to handle, and to turn the sales meeting to closing deal. I recommend you to watch this video. In this video, I have explained 3 main points which help you to have a very successful sales meeting, and how to start a sales meeting, how to make a trust between you and your prospects, and how to turn it to closing a deal. And the last part of the sales is closing a deal. Closing a deal is when customers decide to buy your products or services and maybe sign agreement or pay you the money. It is the closing the deal time. You need to turn your sales meeting to closing a deal. When we are analyzing from A to Z the process of a sales, the most important is closing a deal time, because in that time we are helping our prospects to decide to buy from us. It is very important to present and to help and give all required information to our prospects to make a good decision and buy our products or services. It is helping. It is not putting any pressure on our prospects, because people understand when they are under pressure, they do not buy. Now you know exactly what is sales process and all 5 stages of sales process. When you know all of these 5 stages, since now you want to start selling process, you need to go through one by one, from prospecting to closing a deal. And you know exactly in each situation in which stage you are and how could we go through the next stage. Why we should know exactly 5 stages, why we should know exactly where we are and what is the next stage. Maybe sometimes all of these 5 stages could take maybe in 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes, or maybe 6 months. It depends on the situation. For example, if you are selling goods in your store, in your shop, it takes very short. Because of your maybe window shop, you will find your prospects will come to you because you are going to generate lead by your advertisement, by your shop, window shop, or maybe your store signs. And also it takes maybe 30 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, because he or she is coming to your store, to your shop to buy it. But if you are in a long-term sales, it could take maybe 1 hour, 1 year or 2 years, and you need to follow it during all 5 steps, all of them. When you are selling a goods maybe or a services in only 10 minutes or in 10 months or even 2 years, the sales process are completely same, exactly same, totally same. There are 3 main reasons that we need to know exactly the sales process stages. The first is, when we know them, we could sell with more efficiency. It means that it increases our efficiency. When we know exactly in which stage we are, what is the next stage? Okay, then I'm going to get ready for the next stage, making scenario in my sales, and also getting ready, doing my homework before going to next stage. The second one is it improves my sales performance. It means that when I'm going through the sales, I could prepare all of my best for customer, understand exactly customer because I know exactly the sales process, and offer the customer for helping them the best, because I know that I'm not going to sell anything, I'm going to help. It's my mindset. I told you in the last video that I'm not going to sell anything, I'm going to help my customer. I am going to help my customer to get rid of the pain points and also the challenges and problems. Then by this mindset, I know in which stage I am, what is the next stage, what should I do for next stage, for going through the next stage. Exactly, you have a roadmap and you know where you are and where you want to go. Then you will be increased in the sales performance. And the last one is, you could make a really great relationship with your customer when you know exactly the sales process. Suppose that you don't know the sales process, and when you find a prospect, you want to start closing deal. What happened? You didn't do through 4 other stages. It means that your prospect is not ready at all for closing a deal, for any payment, for signing an agreement. And maybe you are wasting your time because your prospect is not the decision maker. Maybe your prospect doesn't have enough budget for your product or your services. Maybe your prospects do not expect exactly what you are offering, what you are helping with them, and also they want something else. That's why we need to go through all 5 stages of the sales when we want to make a successful sales process. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please thumb up and share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. And also don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, I do my best to create the best contents for you in sales, marketing, closing deals, and also business development.